They're an order of female warriors founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. I'm Ferindin. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Aidukans. May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
Get out of here!
You looking at something?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it. I'll be here.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this, that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Dulin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll... Maybe I will at that. May the ancestors favor both. Our fights.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
You sing.
It lifts my spirit. Would you like me to stop?
I didn't say that. Was that part of your jest?
No, it was a ballad about a highwayman and a tavern girl who loved him. Could you not tell?
All your language sounds the same to me. I thought you were singing of vegetables, actually.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Go on, I'm out of the nut game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. I trust Vala, my nut.
Of the hour. Lord Balin plans. He refuses to comment in the assembly. A new offensive is required. Northport and Lord Balin.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne. If you do, there can be no further business between us. Now, do you wish my prince's support, or will you risk everything to aid the usurper? Very well, but do not expect my prince. If you change your mind, this offer still stands, so long as you do not champion Harrowmont in the proving.
News of the hour. Support Lord Harrowmont. Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragons. Shocking allegations abound.
You have come at a difficult time.
You called. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the Deep Roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled. She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the Deep Roads and abandoned him. Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation. She invented a smokeless fuel that let the smith caste increase their output by nearly a third. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Branka, Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name. Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her. It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has ever stayed in the Deep Roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching. If you see any guardsmen, tell them off.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
You get out of here. This is private business. Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Whoa, whoa! All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's, the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endron died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin. A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable. These casteless, they're all the same. Beggars, thugs, and murderers, everyone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about. Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
I don't know this word.
It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Don't you feel cold?
I suppose.
I don't imagine we can find a cloak in your size, can we?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't mind me. Now, I wonder where I could get a skein of good wool yarn.
I don't understand those silent sisters. I'm sure we don't want my sister cutting out her tongue and fighting Darkspawn.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight? Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our... Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Fight start at the gong and go to first blood. No eye gouging, no groin pulls. The rules of each bout will be announced when it starts. You should be comfortable with normal weapons and lyrium-enhanced weapons in single combat, pairs, or battle units. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Swearn of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Swearn made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Heramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Aituka and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Enemies approaching.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Swearn is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the Warrior Caste's twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukja.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Let's get started. Come now, defend yourself. As you wish. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Right. Desperation is an ugly perfume.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin? All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endren. Hieromont's champion has held the field so far, but how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanishan, who proves her worth to Paragon Astith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
I sense something drawing near on. Let's get started.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Hieromont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin? All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endren. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodwick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valance. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
We might...
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Yes!
You're going down!
It's done.
On your guard! You had it coming! On your guard!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Hieromont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test? May the ancestors choose wisely. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endren. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Hieromont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questioned.
throne will never leave House Aituka.
You honor me.
Last one standing will be declared victor! Fight!
A little frantic? I can see why! This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. On. Let's get started. Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough. On.
Did you have something more pleasant?
Achilles down.
Chili. I don't know this word.
Don't you suppose?
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight? What? Let me... Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? Are you ready to start? Do you want to start, or would you like some time? Go... This is the glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endron. First up is Suwern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harrowmont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Aituka and our future King Balin.
As you wish.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
When you fall.
Let's get started. On. As you wish. This should be easy. Right, this should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get started. On. Right, as you wish. This should be easy enough.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. Are you ready for your next... This... Wheel... and...
Let's get started. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Fear is your weakness.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Harrowmont will be... Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodvik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face last one stand.
It's done. Right away.
As you wish. On. Here we go! Let's get started.
Yes! As you like. Yes, of course. I shall. You crossed our hand! On my way.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojak Ivo is one of the best. Are you ready for your next opponent? This is the champion, Piotr Naidukan Lee. Are you ready to face the final test? May the... This...
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throw...
Last...
I'll do it.
Orders.
As you say. Make us proud!
This should be easy. As you wish.
I shall, as you like.
Speak. Let's get started. Awesome. Let's take more time. Blast you. This should be easy enough. Right.
Go.
Weapons at the ready. Let's get started. This should be easy. Right, as you wish.
Where are you looking?
This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. On. Right. As you wish.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
You showed him. The ancestors are smiling on Lord Heremont.
When my arm heals, you watch out.
Not bad.
Do not disturb me.
Do you?
I'm your biggest fan.
Sick for days.
I can't believe it! The ancestors...
Ready for some unofficial training? Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Enemies approaching.
Ready! Maker's breath!
What?
Go ahead.
Good to go!
Yes?
Ready for some unofficial...
Enemies approaching. Right.
Speak.
Ready. Here!
Your orders? Immediately.
Weapons at the ready. On. This should not be enough.
Yes!
What?
We must fight.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go.
Enemies approaching.
Maker's breath! Ready.
Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
Direct me.
Time for a little cleanup.
Make it!
As you wish. So be it.
I shall do so.
As you wish.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be...
Of course.
Ready.
Yes.
Of course.
Ask me anything.
Ready for some unofficial training? We've got some...
Enemy ahead. Watch out. As you like. I'll do it. Yes, of course. Make a preserver. Indeed.
Ready for some unofficial training, Hubbard? We've got...
I sense something drawing near. As you wish.
Yes!
Direct me.
Weapons at the ready. On. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Show me what you've got. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here. Ready for some unofficial... We've...
I said something wrong here. As you wish. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Right. Let's get started. A little frantic? Ha! I can see why! This should be easy then. Right.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. Ready for some unofficial training?
I sense something drawing near.
Where now?
Make it breath!
This should be easy.
Yes!
As you say.
Let's end this!
Let's get started. As you wish.
Go!
Right. On. Is that all you got?
Go on.
Let's get started.
Orders.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
I'm here.
Direct me.
Yes!
It's done. Yes, of course.
Here comes trouble!
Yes. It is done. So be it.
You've taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge you. Take this. Good work, Warden. You're amazing.
That was an excellent showing.
Going to harm you.
I do not fear harm to myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
An unbound mage is like a wildfire, as prone to simply consume itself as it is to devour all that surrounds it.
I do wish you wouldn't refer to mages as it. I am ready.
I trust Vala.
Grey Warden arrives in order.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. The honor is ours to have found such a staunch and upright ally. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
You called. As you wish.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king, and right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs? The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dusttown, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dusttown. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served. I must confess I didn't expect you back so soon. I've heard nothing of Dusttown. Did you find Jarvia? Her lair is in Dusttown, the bottommost level of the city where castless and criminals hide. From my understanding, she started as an underling to a smuggler named Barat, who died just before the king. Everything's been so chaotic since then that she nearly doubled her operations in months. I've already...
Why are we always...
Harrowmont has suckered the Warden!
Ready.
Good to go!
This should be easy enough.
I shall do so.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. On. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
I said something wrong here. No quarter!
That Jarvie is a dangerous. I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella. Oh no. I'll take anything you can give. He's a fat one, though. Worth a bit. I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble, 2 silvers if...
It's everywhere.
Stop staring. Stop staring at my face.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezhda to play tour guide? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. They do, but it's not easy to find. Jarvia's got real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Salraka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Warpton.
Make us breath!
Let's get started. This should be easy. Stay still! Right. Not with fun! Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. On. Let's get started.
As you wish, it is done. It shall be as you say.
Don't kill me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it?
The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
What's on your mind? It is no...
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Enemy ahead. Watch out.
This should be easy enough. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. On. Let's get started. Right. As you wish. On.
Enemy ahead. Watch out.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Right.
An enemy lies ahead.
This should be easy enough. On as you wish. Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On. You had it coming. Right. On. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
So be it.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Vast holes carved from this soaring... I have heard of these things and more, but not... Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Yes.
Just like you wanted. Why are we always attracting danger?
Speak.
Yes. Good to go! Like. Where now?
As you say.
They'll never know what hit him.
Maker's breath!
Yes?
I am here.
Look at this! I love it! Weapons at the ready.
It is done. As you wish. So be it.
Nera Kadan! Nera Kadan!
It's done.
and dangerous. Ready for action. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me. Stay still.
As you say.
Victory shall be mine.
Hey. What now? I finished. Right away. It's done. On my way. Enough! Good to go! Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Honest.
You need me? What's next?
This should be easy enough. Time for some fun! As you wish.